Hello. Welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Cancer weekly money and career reading from August 4th to the 10th, 2025. Cancers, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Cancer weekly money and career. August 4th to the 10th, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you're well. Be on the lookout on the here out for the magic word. If you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of August. So grab your best headphones, earbuds for better sound, and let's get started. Cancers, let's see what we have for this upcoming week. What are the messages? What do we need to know for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, money and career, August 4th to the 10th, 2025. What do we have? What do we need to know? Five of Pentacles. This Five of Pentacles keeps coming up for several readings already. Five of Pentacles, feeling unsupported, feeling disappointed financially, disappointed with the answer, disappointed in the people, in what you were expecting. Let's see. Let's see where we're going. I remember taking these. Okay. The Empress, trying to create, nurture your ideas, nurture who you are, nurture your position in the world, what your ideas are, what do you want to develop, what job do you want, what type of job are you nurturing right now, or idea, or business. The Empress keeps coming up as well. These two cards keep popping up. This is about finding your place professionally, creating your place, creating your space, your idea. What do you want to develop? Nurture your idea. Nurture what it is that you want to make grow, right? Nurture that mindset. You will grow, right? You will have this abundance with your ideas. It's a real good time to invest, or to invest in those ideas, or to invest in learning those ideas. Yes, it feels very creative, and you do have the Chariot, so this is also a good time to just push forward. Utilize that willpower, that determination. Take charge of finances, take charge of the process. This process is determined possibly through travel, through relocation, right? You're getting financial victory through that willpower and through that creativity and those ideas. Ace of Cups and the Empress. There's a new financial opportunity, not just about profit, but about joy. The joy of being part of this, or the joy of developing your own idea. This is your job that you wanted. This is that business that you wanted to develop, or that project that you're so proud in, but you're determined. There's a real big push in that willpower to make it happen. There are delays. That's probably why you have the disappointment, or feel unsupported, or feel that your idea is unsupported, or you're not getting that loan, or you're not getting sufficient funds, or you're not being supported by your coworker, by your boss, by the people you work with. Stay determined. Look at these beautiful cards. So they're sandwiched between Five of Pentacles and the Hangman, which tells me, yes, it's delayed, but it will be even if there's a pause, like even if there's a financial pause, or even, you know, if there's that delay, yes, there's sacrifices that might be needed. So let go of control, right? This is temporary, and your perspective is going to come in a very clear way. A different perspective, shifting perspectives will bring clarity. It's stagnating or it's not moving for a reason. Maybe it's not the right people. Maybe you're not supported financially, or you're not getting that loan, those papers, or document, that green light, or it's just delay. It is going to come in with clarity, but it is going to shift. Yeah, there we go. And maybe you have Leo in your chart. Maybe you have Leo in your chart. You have similar cards, not all of them, right? But it feels like you're moving forward on this creative idea. You're moving forward. You're making it happen. You're pulling it all together. You're making the deal. It's going to be successful. However, if it's stagnating and you're still waiting for answers, or you don't have the money yet, or they didn't show up, or, right, you don't have the callback yet, it needs to take a pause, reassess. Is it the right people? Do you have all the documents? Is this the way you want to go through? Or have you established, right, balance in those connections? On the bottom of the deck, I very rarely do that. Bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Shift, change, adaptation, maybe a little chaos along the way. There's a shift coming in, right? You have the World card. So yes, you are pulling it all together, but it needs to be reassessed. Is this the job you really want? Are these the people you really want to establish that deal with? Is it financially viable? Are they going to support you? Is this a job that's going to support your ideas and your creativity? Why is it not moving forward the way you want it to? All these questions. Because there's a powerful move here where you are going to be successful in this business, successful in this job. But at the moment, or at one point, you will be disappointed because you're unsupported, or it's delayed and paused. Financially delayed feels like financially delayed. Doesn't have to be just that. It can be just people not supporting your ideas. Yes, and there we have the Six of Cups, disappointment again. Focus on your assets. Focus on your ideas, on your energies, on what you have. Focus on your assets. Don't focus on the people that are not supporting you. Don't focus on that bank that didn't give you the loan, or those documents you didn't get, or the administration you're waiting for, or the signature you're waiting for, or that promotion you're waiting for. Focus on who you are and your assets. Because even if the disappointment is there, right, happens all the time, things shift all the time. We don't always get the answers we want. We don't always get the job we want. We don't always get the opportunity we want. But we shift and we adapt. And we focus on our ideas, our intelligence, our experience, on who we are. You are the only one that knows you. No one else knows you but you. You know your strengths. You know your power. You know your ideas, your experience, your talent, your creativity. And there's a whole lot of creativity here to get this happen. To get this started, to make this business happen, or to get that job, or to be part of that team, to work on those projects, to develop that idea, that product, whatever it is. It's very creative. And if it's not creative, you're the creative person in the team or in the project. You're moving into something smoother. But you are standing your ground because you believe in this, and this is who you are. That's the job you want. That's the business you want. Powerful energy here. There's a lot of competition. There's a lot of disagreement. Feels like there's a lot of people involved. Of course, if you're competing for that job or competing for that business, that deal, you want to make that business deal. You want to invest in that. You want to get your money. You want to get that contract. There's a lot of discussions, but there's a lot of conflict. Conflict over money, or disagreements over money, or a lot of competition to get that to that place. But there it is. There it is. Like, you are there. You are making it happen. But I feel like, the Empress, the Chariot, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the world, right? There's a completion, there's success, there's that financial goal that will be achieved, right? Whether it's graduation, business, that job, right? That there's that reward for that long-term effort, all the commitment you put in, all that hard work. It is a prosperous new chapter that is beginning, but it's hard work, and it's a lot of delays, and it's a lot of disappointment in people, in maybe agreements, right? With this Five of Wands. Even if it's not competition, it's a struggle. Too many people, too many options, too many people involved, too many options involved. You have to stand out, and you have to assert yourself. If you have that idea, if this is your goal, your business goal, or your job goal, or, right, your process, your idea, your creative idea, you have to stand out and assert yourself within this crowd. Crowd being the competition you have in your business, or the people competing for that job, or the people competing for that promotion, or, your competition within that project. Knight of Wands. Assert yourself, right? Sometimes you have to take a financial risk, right? But careful not to be impulsive in your spending, or diving into like bold opportunities. I think that it's bold, but at the same time, just make sure you're aware of everything that's going on, your finances, balance your finances, make sure your spending is, not at risk. And I think that here, if you balance all that and there's no impulsive decisions or impulsive spending, there's a high reward, even if it's a high risk. And for me, I don't feel like it's a high risk. I feel like it's just very, very competitive in your world. Wow, that beautiful reading, beautiful reading. All right, let's see what this Ace of Wands is all about. Determination, willpower, standing out, nurturing your ideas, nurturing your assets, and focusing on your assets, on you. Not about the other people, not about what they're saying. There's so many people involved, so many options, so many discussions. Everybody has something to say about something. Focus on you. Yeah. The past disappointments or the disillusions, because there are also so many options. Make sure you fact check, back check, balance your checks, balance, checks and balances. Make sure you check all that out. And for the job offers or the options you have for this business deal or for this project, job, whatever it is, right? Comment down below. It's going to be different for each and every one. And by the way, I have checked my numbers. The channel is really progressing forward. And the past couple of weeks, I was checking the numbers because I didn't understand why this channel was sort of stagnating the last year. Really not progressing much. And I realized that's how much I look at the numbers, right? Well, I'm busy during the year, and so I just didn't pay too much attention to that. I just paid attention to deliver these readings and to get them out to you on a weekly basis and make sure they're out there and you get the message in the readings. But I realized that half the people, I mean more than half, 56% or 57% of the people that watch this channel are not subscribed. Come in, they watch on a weekly basis, week after week, but not subscribed. So please help support this channel and help it grow, and consider subscribing if you haven't yet. Thank you for taking 1 second out of your day to click subscribe. It's completely free. And it makes an enormous difference in the past few weeks. So thank you to each and everyone considering subscribing. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed along the way and everyone that has been here from the beginning. Gratitude to each and everyone supporting this channel and allowing it to grow. Finally. And special shout out to all the beautiful members, paying members that support this channel. Without you, it wouldn't be here. So gratitude to each and every one. If you're interested in getting a tarot reading, you can get a tarot reading during lives if you join paying membership. $5 minimum. There are different tiers, but whatever tier you are, that gives you access to private tarot readings during lives. They're real tarot readings, whatever questions you want. Whether you want a general reading or ask a specific question in your career, in your life, you can pop in during lives and get a personal tarot reading by joining membership. That's the perk you get. All right, let's keep moving. 7 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Yep, there's that trigger of those people, options that were not really viable. And that's a trigger for you, right? Maybe someone offered you something, or maybe you thought that job was going to be something and it didn't pan out, or maybe it's a business deal that went south, or maybe those are people you're communicating with that are, that are BSing you. That's a possibility. So make sure you back check everything because it's triggering you. And these are triggers from the past financial choices, past business choices, past career choices. But it's making you reassess your career. These disillusions that you had, or these, deals that didn't pan out or weren't successful, or that job that wasn't completely what you wanted, that's really triggering you right now to reassess your career, your job, to reassess your financial decisions. So just know that you're the one with those answers. You're the one that knows the situation and knows your talent, your ambition, your commitment to the job or to this process or to this idea. Take the time to pause if you need. If, people didn't show up in the way they showed up, or that job didn't work out, or that decision was the wrong one. That's okay. Withdraw, right? Withdraw. Take a moment to withdraw financially, maybe, and reevaluate the situation. Whether it's maybe downsizing or saving up money, or maybe considering a solo career path, right? Reflect before you act. Wisdom over wealth. Wisdom over money, and reflect before you act, right? No rash decisions. No impulse buying or impulse financial decisions. Reflect before you act. You're the one that's going to fix this. You're the one that has the answer. All right, what is this Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups? It's beautiful new. Yes, but it's been pausing, and it's been pausing and delayed, right? All right, a lot of cards came out. There's your commitment. There's your hard work, rewarded for hard work. Money, a lot of money involved, business people, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is someone with assets, someone with money, or this is you maybe, right? Finally mastering your finances, right? Or finally being really strong in your investments, or finally taking financial leadership for abundance. If that is you, if that's not you, that can be your boss, or that can be your manager, that can be a business person that's a financial leader, right? That knows how to manage finances or strategize in financial investment. There's a lot of clarity coming through this person or regarding this person. Let's see, I have more cards that came out, but I feel like here, this is a really financially savvy person. This is a smart person. Now, if that is not them or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn you're working with, this is you finally making decisions with clarity and without emotional attachment, right? Facts. Stick to the facts. What are the facts? What are the facts you're dealing with? What is the information, the documentation, or the deal, the business deal, or the financial deal you're dealing with? Stick to the facts. So either this person is helping you stick to the facts and make a career decision or a financial decision with clarity and emotional detachment, or you are finally seeing, the opportunity to protect your assets. All right, let's see what these cards are all about. Again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, finding the solution. Careful. It's like solution, calm, reassess, and impulse. Solution, calm, clarity, right? And impulse. Careful. There might be a Sagittarius there that's a little impulsive. Yep. Reflecting on past financial decisions. Reflecting on what worked, what didn't work. And here we go. There's the double Ace of Wands. Double Ace of Wands. What you were looking for. What you were looking for, what you were wishing for. You're content, you're happy with how it's moving forward. You're happy with this clarity. You're happy with someone that's helping you manage things financially, or happy that finally you see clarity on your investments, your finances, your money, your savings. And bravo to that. You get the support. You get the support of your family, your coworkers, the people you're working with. You're gaining support. And finally, you realize that risk management or financial management or savings or the money or the loans or the banks or whoever it is, or even, the company you want to work for, whatever, you're finally now finding clarity on the checks and balances, or finally finding clarity on the disappointment, the financial disappointment that we have in the beginning, right? People not supporting you, or the money that didn't come, or the financial deal that, wasn't what you thought, because these people sort of fooled you, maybe. Seven of Cups. Or maybe it's in the past, because we do have it in the past. We do have this, these smoke and mirrors that sort of are a trigger, an emotional trigger for you. Maybe the people that fooled you in the past, or past financial deceptions, or job deceptions, or people you worked with, or whatever it is that triggers you emotionally. And we all have that. That is the baggage we all have, that we drag with us our whole life. And there are triggers that pop up. It can be the personality of a boss. It can be a decision that's made. It can be all of a sudden, right, a shift in energy in management, or something that didn't work out. And even if it's not the end of the world, because you're pursuing and you have your wish coming here, but you do have to reassess. Every time it triggers you, you reassess your career path, but that's okay. We all have that. And that's how we calm ourselves down, and we take a pause and we take a step back, and we understand that we have to reevaluate our financial situation and take things differently on a different track. But here we are with a beautiful, beautiful outcome of something you're really happy with, and you're celebrating this beautiful new job or new business. It's creative. It's something you've created. Sorry. Beautiful reading. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Cancers. Let's see if there's one last message for the road. Cancers. Weekly Money and Career. August 4th to the 10th. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we have? One last message for the road. Again, beautiful. 3 of Cups. Celebrating this independence. Celebrating and signing the deal. So not only is it a new adventure, probably outside of your comfort zone, really the first steps into this new adventure, but there's the deal. There's the green light. There's the contract. There are the people, the administration, that are signing the deal. Signed, sealed, delivered. It's a new path. There's an awakening there. And there's also healing from the past job situation, or healing from past decisions, or just forgiving yourself from those decisions, or whatever has been weighing on your shoulders. There you are again. Beautiful, beautiful. Powering through. There's no looking back now. This is success. This is wealth. This is now you in your new adventure. It's new. It can be a career change. It's possible with the Judgment, but there's a true awakening there to assess, to solve, to address, and also to heal yourself and forgive yourself if there are any choices, or others maybe, right? To be able to process forward in this beautiful new adventure. Fantastic reading, Cancers. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and everyone for sharing your journey, for subscribing, for taking the time to consider subscribe and clicking on there. Remember that it's free. Gratitude to each and everyone. All right, I want to say that this magic word is determination. Determination. I have forgiveness that keeps popping up in my mind. So if there's something you want to forgive yourself, or forgive someone else, or just forgive that, that it has been a trial or a journey or delay, right? That's okay. That's okay. You're moving forward. You're making it happen. So if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is put the word determination down below in the comment section. Or if you just want to empower yourself to move forward, put the word determination down below in the comment section. Don't forget to be subscribed. Thank you so much for watching, Cancers. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.